Okay, so inside there we'll say cc.is cube in out. Okay, so we'll run it like that. Then we'll also have another one for coming back down. So that's a jump up. We also need one for coming back down. So to jump back down, we'll also create another one, var jump down, and then equate this to cc. In fact, really, this is basically going to be the same with one exception. Instead of going up, we'll make it be coming back down. So instead of having a positive number there, we can have a negative. So instead of going up, it's going to be coming back down. All right. So next up, we'll then make sure that this place. All right. So return cc.repeatForever. This means that this sequence is going to be running repeatedly. So create a sequence of which this sequence will have the jump up. Then after it jumps up, it will be jumping down. All right. Then that's going to be fine. So one more time, a sequence is basically the actions that you want to perform. So in this case, we've got a move by. This is going to make it jump by 200, and then this one's going to make it jump down by 200. All right. So in this one, we create a sequence that does both of them. So it will jump up, then jump down. So we create an action that's going to be similar to jump up, then jump down. Okay, because of what we've written here. Then we want this to be repeated forever, so this is why we are including this line. The last thing that we'll do before testing it out is actually include the source code that makes this to be able to work. So we'll say this dot jump action. This is not yet defined, so do that, click on it like that, and then we'll come here and then declare jump action property. It will do that. All right, then when we have that, we can then say all right, my on-screen keyboard needs to come back. So we'll equate that. Where is my on-screen? Okay, so we will equate that. I'll leave it there. Okay, we'll equate that. Okay, who's going to guess what we'll equate it to? We'll equate the jump action to this method. So this dot set jump action. All right. Then we'll make the node to be able to play this. So this dot run action. Then we'll say this dot jump action. All right. So to run an action, any of these, all right, we pass in the action. In this case, the jump action. All right. So when we do this, if all goes well, we should be able to save, and then we should be able to see it jumping up and down without much else. Okay, let's run it. Okay, so that's the action. There's many different types of easing functions. Try look at the official documentation and then play around with the different easing methods that exist. Let's just try maybe one of them. Okay, so cc.ease. Let's try a bounce in. Okay, a bounce in. There's many different types, as you've seen there. Okay, you see how it's jumping now? Different, yeah? So it's depending on the game you're creating. My advice is just play around and see all of these different methods that can be used. All right, so I'll reset it to the way I left it. And this brings us to the end of this section. I hope you guys are learning a lot. Just remember, we set a jump method, and then we had to make it start when the game's in loads. That's why we've included it in the onload method, so that these can be set when we just say play. Those methods can be called at that point. And since we've said repeat forever, it's not jumping once, but it's continuously going to be jumping. So it's running through the sequence of jump up, then jump down, and it's going to repeat forever. So this is the end of this section. Stay tuned for the next one.